know why we're here. Here to make money, cold hard cash. Juicy! It's money time. Hi guys, and welcome back to Cryptochesterg. I'm here today to give you a nice cryptocurrency update. We're going to be breaking down the charts. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin to start off with on the short term, the mid-term, and then of course, you know, the macro long term. We're going to be going into those charts to see where we could potentially be looking for nice juicy bounce points. The next trades I'm looking for when I'm looking at Bitcoin. And then we're going to be picking apart some altcoins and then getting some trades ready for the copy trader today. Amazing stuff. Did I think like 3 trades yesterday on copy trader and made a nice little bit of cash. So all good there. So we'll be getting into that very shortly. But I wanted to start off today with the TradingView competition, just to give you guys an update as to where I am at, because I was 4th on the leaderboard. Now, unfortunately, I'm gradually getting pushed down, guys. Unfortunately, it does suck, but hey, it is what it is. I am actually trapped in a short position on Bitcoin right now for copy trader, not copy trader, sorry, for the Leap competition. And the thing is, to actually stay on this leaderboard, you've kind of basically got to go all in every time with the amount that they give you to trade on the testnet account, right? So I'm currently trapped in a short position, waiting for Bitcoin to dump. It's very likely it is going to dump us at all-time highs, guys. So we will go into that very shortly. So yeah, I'm not too worried here. But yeah, just an update for you guys. I am currently 6th, and yeah, still. I mean, I'm 6 out of 89,000 traders. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Would be great to win it. I'm not too far away. Maybe like 3 or 4 trades away from the top of the leaderboard. So we'll see over the next sort of 19 days or so whether I can catch some decent swings here for Bitcoin, and if I can, then there's money on the table. And I did say to you guys, I think the end of last week, I said to my community members over on Telegram, I was like, look guys, if I place in the top 5, then I'm going to be buying pizza for the community. I'm going to be buying a load of pizza for the community, which is going to be cool. So yeah, we'll have a little pizza party in here if I can place. But yeah, 6th at the moment, so currently not in the money. So yeah, I need to basically get out of my short position when Bitcoin dumps. I think I'm short from like 70,200 or something. So yeah, not the best position to be in, considering Bitcoin is currently sat at 72,000 and we are in a sort of consolidatory period. So yeah, not the greatest scenario for my short in the world, but hey ho, we're going to deal with it. And it can't just keep going up, guys. We will come down. People will sell at some point. So yeah, it's kind of a waiting game for the leap competition at this time. And in the meantime, while I am waiting, likely to get some competition riding up behind me, which is not going to be great. But yeah, you can see it's ever so close here. There's a couple trades in it to stay on this leaderboard. So yeah, hopefully I can do that. Now let's move on to the chat. What's the chat saying? We've got MG Motorsport saying, hello Chester, can't stay too long, gotta go to work, but wanted to keep my stream attendance streak up. Yes sir, appreciate it, man. Hope you're having a fantastic day and hope you have a good time for Leap. Mr. Miles saying, I just got back from grocery shopping, good timing, perfect, my good sir. And Phoenix says, I'm considering taking a hit on the loss and re-enter the short from a higher position. Yes, I'm actually debating that as well, Phoenix, because for me, it's like, I think it's a bit better for you. I think you got in at 70,800 maybe, just off the top of my head. I'm just remembering what you put in the chat. But yeah, I got in at 70,200, so I'm like down 2K. So it'd be a big hit, especially if Bitcoin only comes down to 70K. So it just kind of be a break-even move for me there. So yeah, debating it. But I do think we are due to have quite a big swing, right? A big swing to the downside. And I don't think it's going to hold. Like, I think it's going to, I don't think it's going to like have continuation to the downside at this time because it's just so goddamn bullish right now. But what I would say is a really nice big bearish candle and basically a nice test of the lower side around around 62, something like that, right? Just on the macro. So if that is going to happen, then yeah, that is going to be a very, very nice short position to the downside coming through. Mr. Miles, only 6th. We expect better from you. Apologies, guys. Apologies. I'm trying. Yeah, let's get deep down and dirty into the charts today and see what we can find for some potential positions. I just want to say again, yeah, guys, I did enter 3 trades yesterday on Copy Trader and made like $200 or something. So yeah, that was quite a nice little win there. And I'm going to go through the profit that all my followers are on as well, which is great to see because it's like I'm making money and I'm making you guys money as well. It's a win-win-win, right? But yeah, let's break down Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame to start off with, guys. Straight away, I want to be doing some trend lines. Okay, I basically deleted everything off my chart here just so I can do some fresh trend lines coming through. So one thing that I would say here is it's really quite obvious to me is you can see where this area is right now. Okay, guys, you can see where this area is. We've got lovely support, resistance, support, resistance. Just currently tinkering on the idea of breaking this to the upside, okay? Now, there is resistance here, but you can see the momentum for the resistance isn't that strong, okay? It's not that strong, and we are basically seeing these buy-ups come through very reliable? just getting up, guys. I haven't had any caffeine yet, so just trying to drink my green tea quite quick. So yeah, just have to excuse some of the terminology. Terrible. So yeah, you can see the resistance isn't that great here. In terms of momentum, make myself laugh here. You can see what we saw before was around 2.4%, and it kind of just carries on here. Reliability is a word, yes. Yeah, it's around 2%. Something along the lines of that is the momentum zone. The momentum that we're seeing from this zone, right? And yes, we haven't really seen that come through as of yet from this all-time high. But what I am looking for here, guys, is the 60-minute, the 15-minute volume-weighted ATR band, because as you can see, we have just lost them. Yes, they're in a progressive stance, which is very bullish, right? And you can see when that does happen, we do ride it to the upside. You can see they're gradually, slowly curling over with the price, okay? The price is slowly losing momentum and we're starting to curl over here. So probably what I would expect maybe over the next sort of hour or so, if we lose and have the break of structure around 71.7, I would probably expect a nice quick move to the 5-minute volume-weighted ATR band, guys, and then likely to see a nice little bounce from that point. And that'll basically bring the price of Bitcoin down to 71,272. So that's the short-term place to watch today. Am I going to be blindly long in Bitcoin from this zone? Absolutely not, guys. We're in all-time high territory here. So, well, we're in all-time highs, but the territory is this zone that I'm talking about here. And if we're just tinkering in this zone, there's a very, very high chance that we could just crash down to 69, previous all-time highs, and basically have a bit more continuation to the downside and have more corrections coming through. So we definitely need to be vigilant of that. And you can see here, guys, we've got the what indicator is this? This is called the volume weighted moving average Fibonacci. Okay, so it's basically just a Fibonacci band that is volume weighted and crossed with moving averages and stuff like that. Kind of like the EMA ribbon, but with a bit of Fibonacci sprinkled in there as well. So you can see the support that we do get on this bad boy as we do see us basically come down and test it. So this is an area that I don't want to overlook. Okay, I don't want to overlook because it is very, very strong for trading just in general, because it's obviously the Fibonacci levels as well. You can see really, really strong bounces here, strong levels. It's pretty much God mode coming through here. It doesn't always work here, but what always works? Nothing. So but yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there. If we do see a bit of a crash there for Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame, that probably puts us at around 63.8. Okay, that'll put us down around 63.8. Yes, there's a lot of obstacles to get there. Okay, there's a lot of obstacles to get there. I'm talking 5-minute volume weighted ATR band, 15-minute volume weighted ATR band, 4-hour volume weighted ATR band. Nice strong low put in there for this micro uptrend here. That is going to be a higher low market structure point. So there is strong areas to be looking out for there. And also we do have the 60-minute volume weighted ATR band coming through there as well. And that does mean for us to even get down to that sort of area, it's a 10% move there for Bitcoin. Okay, so is it likely? It's fairly unlikely, but let's just look at this scenario right here, right? Previous all-time highs, absolutely slammed down 14-15%, right? One big hit. So it is possible. It is very, very possible for something like this to happen. And obviously we know it's Bitcoin. It's very, very volatile. So if that is going to happen, guys, these are your buy zones, okay? These are not financial advice, you know the score. These are my buy zones, as we are going to see continuation for this move to the upside, okay? So yeah, the real buy zone here is 63.8, I would say, for a really, really nice clean bounce. And we are going to be bringing up some other volume weighted ATR bands and stuff on the midterm time frame and stuff as well. One thing I do want to look at as well, guys, is you can see here on the RSI with the divergence automatically plotted in, we do have this, I mean, it's pretty skinny, right? Not been to the gym in a long time, and not eating a lot of food here. It's a very, very skinny bearish divergence. So how valid is that going to be? Who knows right now? But it's a bearish divergence nonetheless. So that does tell us that we are due some downside. If we are looking at the RSI right now, guys, we are seeing us basically come down to that central zone, which is absolutely fine. It just basically means Bitcoin is starting to consolidate and the momentum is starting to go from this insane buy pressure. So maybe we come down, hit the central point of 50, and then we see another big wave, or we see another big crash, okay? But the main point is getting to this central point and kind of stabilizing, and then we can actually see another move to the upside for Bitcoin, if it is going to happen, okay? Now, let's talk chart patterns. Should we draw some chart patterns? And we'd have to go down to a smaller term time frame if you do want to look for a little bit of a scalp here for Bitcoin, just because it's I mean, it's a disgusting chart right now in terms of chart patterns. It's just a trend. Okay, you've got a trend, and this is where you want to be using MAs and like maybe candlestick patterns on the macro and stuff like that, right? So yeah, it's not the nicest tradable chart here to scalp Bitcoin, especially because you are basically all-time high territory yet again. So oh, just going to check the chat quickly. No more dinner for Chester until he gets back to first place. We need to motivate him. Good stuff, man. You're making money for me, or I'll give you my BTC address. End of stream. Yeah, I'd love your seed phrase as well, please, Mo. I'm obviously playing. Never, ever, ever give anyone your phrases to your wallets. Mr. Mars always out here trolling. Good to see, man. Making me laugh. Nobody sells, we climb more. I think so. I think so. Right, so see you folks. Have a great day. See you later, MG Motorsport. Appreciate you stopping by on the stream. And I'll see you in the Telegram when you're finished with your work. Okay, let's go 4-hour time frame, guys, and see what we're working with here. We do have automatic Fibonacci retracement levels plotted in. That is an indicator that I use here, Auto Fib Retracement Expo. Guys, you can download this for free. Just go to your indicators tab and just have a little search for automatic Fibonacci retracement. What this does, it plots out the low and the high of the current move, which is this micro uptrend we are seeing right here. And then it basically plots in the Fibonacci retracement levels for you to be looking out for. I mean, just looking at the chart here, these line up really, really well with the volume weighted ATR burns. So it's never happened before. Interesting stuff. Maybe there's some correlation there. Well, definitely means there's some correlation there. But let's get rid of that for a second and let's look at the levels that we were referring to. You can see the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement level here, and that is currently sat at around 64,800. One to be looking out for there as well. 59.8 is a very strong level as well there, guys. Now you do have the point of control, which is just moved. Great stuff. It's going to move back. Yeah, here we go. Point of control coming through down around 62.1. Very, very strong area to be looking out for there in terms of support. We know this basically means that it's a very, very strong buying area there for Bitcoin. And you can see the momentum from this zone is very, very true. Okay, it's very, very true. Okay, so interesting stuff. Let's have a little look at oh, LR's come through saying I'm here. Must have missed the notification. Yeah, sometimes YouTube are pretty unreliable with that stuff, so apologies for YouTube. And I see Kurd as well. Nice to see you on the stream 2 days in a row, Mr. Kurd, sir. I do appreciate you coming by. And I hope you're all having a fantastic day so far, wherever you are in the world, okay? Let's look at, we looked at Fibonacci retracement. Let's jump back down to volume weighted ATR bands, guys, because you know how I am looking at these bad boys, okay? Key point to really be watching out for there is going to be the first bounce off the 12-hour and then the first bounce off the daily, okay? The daily is currently pretty much next door, okay? It's moved into a house next door to the 4-hour volume weighted ATR band. We know when these bad boys come together, the support is formed, okay? Very, very, very strong stuff. So basically what we're looking out for there, when Bitcoin does dump, inevitably it will dump, guys. We're not just going to keep going. It's got to come down. It's got to come down, man. We're looking for these bounce points. The bounce points I'm referring to is the 12-hour, it is the daily, and the 4-hour, okay? These are going to be very, very strong areas for Bitcoin for us to see that momentum continue to the upside, okay? I'll be very, 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 very shocked here. Why is it not deleting? It's very, very weird, okay. Yes, I'll be very, very shocked here if we don't see a bounce on the volume weighted ATR and on the daily. I mean, I go through this pretty much every day, right? So I'm not going to go through it today, but you know, the first bounce after we see the momentum to the upside on the daily volume weighted ATR band is usually worth around 10%. So if we don't bounce along this area, I mean, there's a chance. There's always a chance. You're telling me there's a chance? There's a chance that we don't bounce on this area, but I'm willing to take that chance. It's like a 85 to 90% success rate that we do. And if we don't, we've got the weekly, the 3-day, and the 0.76 Fibonacci retracement there as well. So maybe it is a case of we come down and it's insanely volatile, and we come down, we tap this in terms of a dirty, disgusting little wick to the downside, and then we bounce, okay, and then we bounce to the upside, okay? So yeah, that's sort of what I'm looking at for Bitcoin on the macro. In terms of how high that we're going to go here, I mean, I don't really see us getting past like 75 right now, before we crash anyway, before we have a nice little pullback. And then that pullback area is just going to be a buy zone for Bitcoin for myself. I mean, stochastic, we are seeing crossovers and stuff like that, but it's not like an overbought sort of scenario coming through, sorry, oversold scenario coming through from there. So that's not great in terms of the reference of the chart. 1 second. Okay, so there's room for bullish momentum still on the macro. That's really surprising, considering that trend. So yeah, it basically says that there is room for more bullish momentum to the upside. We are coming to that central point, so that bullish momentum could slow down here. But having this free zone to basically move in does give Bitcoin the legs here to see higher prices, okay? And coming into this uncharted territory for Bitcoin is going to be a very, very interesting one. I'm actually going to look at the interest rates today in relevance to not interest rates, sorry, inflation rates in relevance to the previous all-time high to now, using the dollar value, and because that's what Bitcoin is paired to, right? And then I'm going to be adding the inflation amount that we have seen to the previous all-time high, and see if we can come to a new sort of all-time high figure, because that is the figure that I do think that we're going to be bouncing down from, okay? Yes, I can check that coin for you, Kurd, no problem. And guys, if you do have any altcoin requests, make sure you smash them in the chat, because we're getting to that part of the show very, very shortly. LR says, could you do the 2 a.m. stream instead, Chester? I am thinking about doing a stream what, like 12 hours from now? Probably 10 hours from now. As well, see if my voice can take it. But just learning to speak more smoothly. And oh, we're having a little dump for Bitcoin right now. Okay, okay. I see what's going on. Pulling back, it's absolutely fine. See a little bit of doji stars coming through at the top side here. Means uncertainty. So I've got the stop loss at entry now. That's the spirit. That's what we do. That's what we do. Yeah, the markets are looking a little bit red right now here on my watch list. I mean, what altcoins do we see? Should we call it a day with Bitcoin, right? Because Bitcoin is we can just keep touching back. So let's do some altcoin requests as well. I just want to look at Bitcoin dominance for a second here, guys. We did see a little bit of a bounce to the upside here, but we are still in this chart pattern. And I'm not going to be that convinced on these altcoin moves until we lose this area, okay? The area that I'm referring to is around 52%, guys, for Bitcoin dominance. If we lose that, then it basically shows that a lot more altcoins are going to be moving on their own there, which is a lot more positive there for your altcoin bags, because I know a lot of you, you're on your altcoin bags more than your Bitcoin bags, okay? It's absolutely fine. Likely to make more cash doing that. So, yeah, don't blame me. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, so I really want to see Bitcoin lose 52%. And then once we see Bitcoin lose 52%, this is when we're going to see altcoins basically start to smash it to the moon, okay? So yeah, it's going to be a very good area to be looking out for that on the Bitcoin dominance. Not really seeing as of yet. In terms of altcoins that we have seen move pretty strongly over the last sort of day or so, referencing the Bitcoin all-time high, we have seen, was it Litecoin? Litecoin banged it 20%, something along the lines of that. Really, really good stuff. Yeah, around 20% there for Litecoin. Good stuff, guys. You did well. Litecoin made your money. You're down around 4% today. Just a minor market correction. Absolutely fine. All good stuff there. And another one that banged it was, you know it. XRP, baby. XRP did 20% as well. But those are the two coins on my watch list that I did see. I mean, I'm only referencing the market cipher watch list at the moment. But we did see, yeah, basically XRP and Litecoin do considerable amounts over the last 24 hours, which is very, very good stuff. AVAX as well, 18%. Really, really good stuff. And TON. It's coming. Here it is. TON as well. TON doing some 27.4%. And again, guys, TIA is a good one that's been performing very, very well too. Yeah, overall market's looking pretty green. So maybe there is some sort of pullback that we are to be had today. And for example, XRP down around 4% there. It's not looking too great for that. But yeah, guys, get your altcoin requests in the chat and I will do some altcoin requests for you. And let's dissect it. And then we're going to be going through to some market cipher trades. And we're going to be looking for some trades for copy trader today, guys. Just going to run through copy trader very, very, very quickly. You're basically copying my trades. We're doing a challenge here from $4,000 to $100,000. Amazing stuff here. Currently sat at around $7,000 from 4K. Looking pretty good. This is basically over the last 90 days. And you can see the chart here. Really, really, really strong stuff. Currently, we do have around 6 copiers. Yeah, 6 copiers currently on the, says it there, on copy trader. And you can see these guys are making cold, hard cash. If I'm making money, you guys are making money too. Okay, so it's a win-win-win. And in the last 7 days, we had more wins than 7. Oh no, maybe because we're a little bit into next week. Yeah, so last week we did 13 trades, I'm pretty sure, and we're on a 13 trade win streak here. So yeah, looking pretty good here overall on the copy trader. If you guys did want to copy my trades, you can do that. This isn't my main account, okay? Full disclosure, it's not my main account. I do have other accounts, other strategies that I'm following as well, but and that's, I'm sure you guys know, that's where I do the stagger and I take profits and different strategies, different indicators and stuff like that. But this is something that I'm doing to give back to you guys as a community. $4,000 to $100,000. Putting on a couple trades a day just to tick it over and basically make you guys some cash every day. So yeah, if you want to follow that, link is in the description. Fear and Greed Index, guys. Would you like to upgrade your lunchbox? Not a clue what that means, but yeah, trying to eat better. Yes, we obviously all are. Fear and Greed Index 81 today, guys. So extremely greedy. So watch out. Whales are here to manipulate you and take your cash. So yeah, be aware of that. Crypto bubbles just went through that. Yeah, AVAX and some ones like Tron and Litecoin doing very, very well. Very, very, very well. Liquidation heat maps, guys. Let's go through that today. Let's have a little look. I want to show you guys, let me just scroll this over very quickly so you can see it. Great stuff. You can see liquidation heat maps here on Binance straight away. To the top side, you do have 73, 74 is an area of concern. But first, I would say a nice little pullback to 71.5, 70,100. And referencing what Phoenix was saying earlier in the chat, maybe closing his leap short and taking the loss and basically shorting it down. I mean, just looking at this, even these liquidation prices doesn't come down to the level that I actually entered my short position. So I entered my short position around $70,200 there for Bitcoin. I guess I got trapped. It is what it is. Happens to the best of us. We're all human. So yeah, looking for an exit here, currently down around $2,000 there, which hey, is what it is. If Bitcoin is going to keep going here, then it's going to kind of wreck my leap challenge, but that's not how you do that. It's this one there. Perfect, right? Yeah, it's probably going to wreck my my leap challenge here, but hey ho, we've got time, guys. We've got time. It's we've got 19 days, right? 19 days to sort of come back here, so it's not a problem. We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, liquidations, just to reiterate here, guys, 71,500, definitely an area to be looking out for there. And also on the top side here, it could go either way, basically, in terms of liquidations. We don't really have that much. It's too late now because it's dumping. Oh, damn. Yeah, it's we don't really have that much data to go on here because there's heavy liquidations sort of both sides here for the liquidation heat map. Look at Bybit quickly. I would like... I mean, I don't know if they do have a chart for this, but you can see that you can put the scroll down, you can choose your exchange, etc. I would like to combine all this data. I don't know if they have a chart or some on-chain provider that has that data there. I think that'd be really, really good to look at just to see where the overall sort of liquidation market sentiment is, just in general, combining all of these charts. So maybe that's something that yeah, I'll look into that today because that'd be very, very valuable. Yeah, altcoins. Let's do some requests and then let's get some trades, guys. Have a little look. God, I'm really hot. Yeah, go on going. You see, guys, it's getting really hot in Thailand again. Yeah, we do like 40 degrees in a few weeks. It's just ridiculous. It's just too hot, man. But yeah, let's do some altcoin requests. What was first? It was QRDO from Curd. Let's bring that up. Bring that up. QRDO. Okay. Let's have a little look here. Should we do KuCoin? Ah. Right. Just remembered, I got a note through the door saying that they're going to be testing the fire alarms today. Just heard the first fire alarm. So, this could ruin everything. This could ruin the whole stream. So, apologies if it gets loud. I'll end the stream if it gets loud. Apologies. But hopefully it doesn't. Fingers crossed. I do have background noise. So background noise is off, so you guys shouldn't be able to hear it. But we will see. We will see. Hopefully not. But yeah, let's look at... QRDO, and let's review this. So looking at market structure straight away on the macro, it's looking pretty good. You did see a nice sort of uptrend coming through from here back in October to November to December to January. In January, you dumped down really badly and basically nearly set lows again. So that's not great in terms of confidence from a community standpoint. But from there, you have seen mass growth to the upside, which is nice stuff, and you are breaking highs, which is very good to see. In terms of market structure to be looking out for there, it's definitely going to be a higher low point there. A higher low point is going to be here as well, and this is basically the swing back just before you break the high. Okay, so that's the confirmed high low. The unconfirmed high low at this time would be just here on the macro. So, yeah, fire alarms are going. Yeah, so this is going to be... Let me know if you guys can hear the fire alarms. Fire alarm is because Chester is fire on the charts. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, hopefully you guys can't hear the fire alarms. That'd be if you do, if you can hear it, I'll just end the stream. It's a bit annoying, but I can't hear that. Good stuff. Okay. But yeah, this is an area to be looking out for there for a higher low, guys. We haven't actually created that just yet because we need to clear this high to essentially confirm this high low. But what that does mean in terms of market structure here, Kurd, it means if you do even come down to this level here, you're still in a bullish stance. You're still in a bullish trend to the upside, okay? So it is still fine if you're down in this level, but it's not ideal because there is potentially a swing of around 37%, and you're still going to be in a bullish market structure. So yeah, not great there for the macro, but overall it is looking great for potential continuation, right? Because you can see these pullbacks, they are pretty significant, but after that you've got the really strong momentum to the upside. So hopefully you can find a lovely level of support here and then basically have that continuation to the upside. I would expect continuation here, but what I would be looking for is going to be the bounce from these clean volume-weighted ATR bands. So let's get them up here. Bring them up. You got the 3 hour and the 4 hour currently in testing mode for these right now. You have been testing the 4 hour continuously and also coming down to the you lost the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement, which is the area that's actually holding you back in terms of resistance, right? So what I want to see for you here for the confirmation for this asset to be moving to the upside yet again, what I want to see here is a nice potential breakout scenario. Okay, the breakout scenario I'm referring to here is going to be the break of resistance, guys. You've got the 3 hour, you've got the 4 hour for support here, and you've got the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement. So what I want to see a 4 hour candle body close above 7 cents, 8 or 8 cents, sorry, around 8 cents. I want to see a candle body close for the 4 hour, and if we can get that, let's bang in a horizontal here where this Fibonacci, just below the Fibonacci, so you guys can still see the Fibonacci, but you can see these candle body closes, and you can see the momentum from these candle body closes is very, very strong to the upside. So if we can get that candle body close here again with this break here, with this break of resistance and the support of all the volume weighted ATR bands, guys, I would expect a nice, simple move to the upside. If you do see this move to the upside, obviously, guys, I don't know the fundamentals of this coin. I'm just looking from a TA standpoint here. If you do see this move to the outside here for the support level, when you're breaking all this resistance here, if you do see that confirmation come through, then I would expect a nice big bit of momentum here. Okay, from a community standpoint, that looks really, really bullish, and you probably will see all these guys that sold here FOMO back in, right? So yeah, if you do break here and you do get that candle body close that I was referring to here on the 4 hour, then I would expect 9 cents. Maybe even 10 cents breaking highs here. But yeah, overall, looking really, really bullish. What I want to see here is that candle body close. If you don't see that candle body close, key areas to be looking out for there, if this dump is going to have continuation here, you want to be looking for the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement, because we know what this means, guys. When you break this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement, it's essentially the confirmation for the reversal of the trend, okay? And the reversal of the trend here is obviously reversal of this bullish trend. So yeah, that's what I would say about that asset. Not too bad overall. Might be a nice trade in there. I don't think they have this. I mean, they've got it on KuCoin. Let's have a little look. KuCoin, BitGet, Bybit, or maybe not on Bybit. There's some decent exchanges. Yeah, I could maybe trade this. Doesn't look bad, guys. It doesn't look bad for a nice move up, right? Especially if you can get that candle body close. I mean, the confirmations there. You've got probably 4 or 5 confluences there, looking pretty strong. Let's look at what is next. What is next? BNB. Was it BNB? Yes, BNB from LR. Let's bring that up. I think BNB is like I've traded on BNB for copy trading, and it's just been a bloodbath for me. Just haven't been able to land a position on BNB yet. I don't know why. Managed to do it on most of the other assets that I've traded, but BNB has not been my friend. I don't know why. Happens. Okay, BNB is looking really, really nice. Okay, straight off the bat. Straight off the bat here. And these fire alarms are getting annoying. Yeah, straight off the bat here, it's looking really, really good. Testing the 60-minute volume waist ATR band. You can see that we did see a nice consolidation period here for this high getting created for BNB, and we're actually breaking that to the upside right now. This is very bullish for BNB. Resistance points to be looking out for there is the 15-minute at 540. That's going to be around $6. Yeah, $6.20 from where we are now. Now, that does bring me on to the idea of the progressive starts of this 15-minute volume weighted ATR band. Currently, we are flatlining, guys. But if we can see that progression, kind of curl to the upside with the last sort of, I mean, these are 4-hour candles, guys. These are 4-hour candles with the last sort of 12 hours coming through here in this bullish stance. The likelihood of us seeing this curl up is quite likely, and it's probably going to come up quite fast, okay? So we can flash to the 15-minute because you can see this is, I mean, wrong tool there. This is very, very, very bullish. So we're likely to see this 15-minute volume weighted ATR band curl up, which does essentially mean that it's in a more bullish stance, okay? And when we do see this curl up like so, you can see we tend to usually either break above it or trade along it, okay? And if that is going to happen there, guys, you're going to be seeing us coming up like so. Really, really, really strong price action there for BNB, breaking highs. Really, 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 really nice stuff there, okay? Key points to really be watching out for there to start us off is gonna be this momentum from the this high, and that's at 537. If we don't get above that and sort of hold it, then I would expect downside, okay? Straight off the bat, I would say that we're in a breakout scenario and it is looking pretty goddamn bullish. Yeah, it's looking pretty good here. Obviously got bull flag, trap zone, and then this is going to be the move to the upside. The move to the upside that I'm referring to, guys. Let's look at measure moves here. The measure move that we can be looking out for here is going to be something along the lines of this, and then this is going to be worth around 2.81%, okay? From referencing what we were talking about a second ago with this volume weighted ATR band on the 15-minute coming into a progressive stance, it's looking really, really good to actually hit this measure move. We know how often these measure moves get completed, 1 in 3. It's quite unlikely, and that's why we stagger our take profits as we go up here. So if you were long, or if you are long on BNB, the areas that I would be looking for TPs is where we are currently, because you can see break of structure on the 2-hour here. You can see that we're currently testing that. Not quite broke it just yet, but we're currently testing that right now. So there could be resistance points that could slam you right back down. So yeah, definitely would be a TP there. My next TP would be up at around this high here for BNB, because you can see the momentum resistance from this area is strong. Okay, it's around 3%. So what do? We take that 3%, we cut it in half, and we basically estimate it at around 1.5%, something along the lines of that. And what do you know, that'll slam you back down to right around your entry. So you want to be taking your profit all the way up and then moving your stop loss to your entry point to mitigate the losses, position like so. But yeah, I would actually expect this to complete to the upside. It's looking really, very bullish here, riding that volume weighted ATR band up on the hourly, looking really, really strong overall. So yeah, I would expect continuation here for BNB. Am I going to be entering this now? No, I'm not going to buy the top of the chart, but I would expect continuation of the trend. Maybe next time we have a bit of a dump down, then I will essentially be looking for an entry point for BNB again, if we are going to be looking for continuation of this trend. Okay, but with Bitcoin being where it is, you have to be very skeptical right now, because if I'm seeing a bit of a dump actually. Pretty much exactly what I said at the start of the stream. But yeah, if we do see Bitcoin have a correctionary period right here, it's absolutely fine coming down to these 60K, 63K sorts of levels here. That's absolutely fine for Bitcoin. It's not the end of the world, guys. We need a correction. Like, we're at all-time highs for Bitcoin in an insanely bullish stance right now. We need to have a nice correctionary period, which we haven't had for a very long time, okay? Like, we've had consolidation, but it's still been progressive. Okay, it's still been progressive to the upside. This is sort of the previous correction that I can see, 49 to 39 there, that lasted a considerable amount of time. The time that I'm talking about is around 10 to 15 days there. So we need something along the lines of that to be we need a downtrend. We need a micro downtrend here for Bitcoin. Okay, at some point anyway. Some point. Whether we're going to get that around 80, 90K, whether we're going to get 70K, who knows right now. But what I'm saying is, if we do get it, when we do get it, we will trickle down to some lower numbers, and we will have some panic sales coming through for Bitcoin, which in effect will wreck your altcoin charts. Okay, will wreck your altcoin charts, and that's what I'm saying about BNB here. You don't want to be buying the top of these assets. There will be pullbacks, and the pullbacks will be strong. Okay, so we just need to be patient. We need to wait for those pullbacks to come through. Okay, moving on to, I'm going to be moving on to. What shares last week? Interesting stuff there, Michael. Can you check Turbo today, says Tom? Yes, I can, sir. Can check Turbo today. I'll sort you out. Turbo. Let's have a look at that. This is a meme coin, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we did this like late last week, I think. But yeah, we'll start off on the daily. Looking pretty goddamn bullish. Yeah, looking very bullish. Seeing all-time, well, not all-time highs, sorry. Seeing highs coming through for this current trend. You can see that we do have a very strong trend line coming through from here that we did actually test. I'm going to be moving this ever so slightly. Not sure if I drew this on a different time frame or not. But you can see we're looking for touches. Probably going to bang it in there because you can see resistance from this wick and you can see support from that wick as well. So looking pretty good overall. Going to do a little cheeky Control-C, Control-V on that bad boy. And you can see it lines it up pretty nicely. Let's have a little look. We can get a direct. I mean, that's pretty much the closest we're going to get. Resistance there, resistance there. These are the key areas to be looking out for there. Currently sat in this zone here. And looking pretty good from a volume-weighted ATR band perspective. Okay, the 15-minute looking good. The 3-hour looking good, and the 4-hour. This is a very, very strong level of support, as you can see here from this wick on the previous daily candle that we have seen. You are seeing resistance coming through from this top side as well. So you are going to need some sort of big momentum move to get above this. But I don't see you going below these volume-weighted ATR bands at this point in time. The reason that I'm saying that, guys, is because of the stance currently taken by these volume-weighted average true range. They're currently in a nice progressive stance, which is very bullish. If we do see these guys start to curl over here, then basically the support that you're going to get is going to be it's weaker and weaker as that does happen. Okay, so if we do see over the next sort of day to 2 days here, nice bearish momentum, not that much bullish momentum coming through, you will see that these volume-weighted ATR bands will start to curl down, and that basically means that support can actually fail there. Okay, so yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there. And also, when you're seeing highs like this, expect to pull back, guys. If I think it is a meme coin, right? If it is a meme coin, then yeah, you will expect pullbacks, especially at levels like this, like big pullbacks, right? But overall, looking pretty bullish. So yeah, not too shabby. Which stocks look good? I don't really do stocks right now. I do have some stocks, but like blue chip. Not really into the pink sheets. But isn't Nvidia taking a bit of a hit at the moment? I heard that's going down. But yeah, not really. Well, I got my stocks, but I'm not really like. I'm more into crypto. A lot more of my portfolio is into crypto now, just because the market that we're coming into, it's insanely bullish, right? You're gonna make 10x the gains you will with stocks with crypto. So cryptochesterg. All right, so let's do some more altcoins. I'm actually going to look at the market cipher now, guys, because I want to find some trades for copy trader today. Going to be looking at that over the last 90 days, doing some nice profit here. Followers of mine are looking pretty good, making some decent cash here. If you do want to follow, guys, you can go join at the link in the description, placing around 2 or 3 trades a day, guys. Amazing stuff. Let's move on to the market cipher. Let's see if we can find some trades here for the market cipher on the hourly. See if we've got a nice decent bit of money flow that we can be looking out for here today, guys. Okay, so money flow on ADA. Gotta love a bit of ADA. Looking pretty strong here, money flow. Quite like that. I quite like that. But what I would have liked is to stay in the negative and then see a secondary anchor coming through from here. Maybe root. Maybe I also missed rune by around 5. Yeah, I could do rune as well. We'll have a look at rune once I've done a bit of market cipher. I just want to run through market cipher very quickly, just so I can get some trades on the watch list for today. But yeah, ADA not looking that great. Money flow is in the wrong direction right now. Let's have a look at APE. Money flow not great. APT money flow not great. ARB not great. This is the problem we had yesterday as well, guys. We had this is not bad. Axie, it is not bad. Right, okay, so we've got money flow looking quite strong to the upside here, and you can see we have seen this momentum continue here. So the money flow that I'm talking about, guys, is out, in, and then out. In is basically staying quite strong here. When in stays quite strong, and we do have a main anchor coming through from momentum, this is going to be the sub anchor. Okay, the sub anchor with the money flow staying in the same direction is very, very valid. Okay, this is very, very valid, and is basically an inclination that we're going to have some downside. Okay, and the downside, if we are looking at other confluences here, would be pretty much down to these major moving averages. So we're looking for around a 1.58% move to the downside, just being safe there. And I think we are getting some sell signals as well there. Let's have a little look. I mean, we've got a sell signal coming through on the 15-minute. We've got the stochastic crossover here coming through as well. Is it crossing over or is it coming up? I mean, it is crossing over, but it's looking pretty choppy. So maybe we'll hang on for a little bit to see if we can get that ideal confluence. We're still looking at the VWAP. Can't really get that just yet. I did watch that. I don't know if you're still here, Phoenix, but I did watch the that market cipher video again, and it said this is the VWAP crossed with, what was it? It's totally slipped my mind now. I watched it just before this video, just before this stream. Sorry, I watched it just before because I wanted to say it on the stream, but it did say it's the VWAP crossed. Yeah, it's the VWAP crossed with a momentum-based indicator. And I don't know how right this is, right? I'm just referencing someone else explaining the market cipher, and they're saying that it's the VWAP crossed with a momentum-based indicator that's really smoothed out. Okay, so yeah, don't know how correct that is, but yeah, I wanted to ask your opinion on that because you're very knowledgeable on this, right? If you're still here, anyway. But yeah, so there could be. It is VWAP. Okay, yeah, nice. Okay, sweet. So yeah, there is a potential short position here. So the VWAP there is nearly going to be crossing to the downside as well. So yeah, this is actually lining up quite nicely here for Axie. So we're going to be putting that on the watch list, and I am going to be entering this position on CopyTrader very, very shortly. Just want to see a bit more from the stochastic RSI, but overall, in terms of confluences, it's actually looking really, really, really quite clean. Yeah, looking pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah. Happy I found that one. Right, let's look at Bitcoin Cash and let's see if we can find any more. Money flow looking bad. BNB, money flow looking bad. We are seeing some big whale sells here for BNB though, which is very interesting because we were looking at BNB here on this chart and breaking highs here, and there was a quite clean position up to around 2.74% there for this measure move that we just went through. But with these big whale sells that we are seeing here on the market cipher, then maybe we're not going to get there, guys. And this is what I was saying about measure moves not having the completion every single time. It's 1 in 3 chance it's going to happen. So maybe we're going to get rejected at the all-time high again. Well, not the all-time high, sorry, the high here for this bullish trend, and basically throw us right back down to 1.527, something like that. So yeah, if you're trading BNB, be aware. Be aware. Bitcoin. Oh, we get a nice big sell order for Bitcoin. It's interesting. It's fine. Like we've had a dump and we've recovered quite swiftly, if I may say so myself. And yeah, still in this bit of a dumping scenario there. And you can see the 5-minute as well is coming to this progressive digressionary. That might be the right word. A digressionary stance here to the downside. Okay, but it's smoothed by the RSI. Okay, interesting. Good to see. Is VWAP a new Cardi B song? Oh god, Mr. Miles, man. You never fail to make me laugh, bro. You are good, bro. Okay, so 4-hour volume weighted CTR here looking pretty rough here. This does show momentum is very, very bullish, and it is a main anchor, so we don't have a sub anchor just yet, so we can't be using that as a reference. Money flow index for Doge are looking too choppy to be getting involved with there. This looks kind of nice for DOT. We did see a nice little move to the upside for DOT yesterday, actually. I saw that up around 6%. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, overall, DOT has been very, very choppy. Money flow has not been great, but this is definitely one to be looking out for there in the future, right? Because the money flow is actually smoothed out really, really nicely here, so that's a pretty good sign. Money flow here is good. DYDX is looking very nice for a position. As you can see, we've been in the negative stance of money flow for quite a while. We haven't really seen any sort of bullish momentum. Is that going to work? Yeah, any sort of bullish momentum to the upside here, but we have seen we've got a main anchor coming through for bearish momentum. What we need now is a sub anchor. So with this whale signal coming through, I would expect a dump down to around 398. That should set us a nice sub anchor here for a potential entry point. So there is going to be a potential long position for this asset up at around 3975. Sorry, down at around 3975, and that move will be probably up to around 1 or 2% there. So yeah, not looking too shabby overall for that. Let's there is going to be a problem that I do want to reference here, guys. It is we are going to be breaking a level of support here on Heikin-Ashi candles here. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that plays out, because it might mean that we are due a potential move to the downside here from a parallel channel. If I can get this in, just freehanding all this, not really sure. Yeah, parallel channel, something along the lines of that. You can see measure moves would be something along the lines of this, depending on the break point. And this is it kind of makes the position a little bit more risky, guys, right? So we need to really look for those confirmations, but there is a potential bounce point of 1.74% to be looking out for there. I will put it on the watch list. I'm going to be very cautious getting into this over copy trader, because you can see the risk is there. We'll be looking for extra confluences there across the board. So overall, not looking too shabby. What is Stochastic saying? Stochastic right now to the top side here, guys. So this is bearish as well. So it is a sign that we are potentially going to be coming down here. I mean, you're probably thinking, why don't you just short it, bro? Just short this asset. You got the whales selling, the VWAP selling, Stochastic saying down. You've got the money flow saying down. The reason why is because we don't have the bullish momentum using this. The bullish momentum of the upside is usually when you get this, you see the reversal, right? So for example, bullish momentum here, very, very, very strong. To the top side here, see that reversal. Really, really, really strong stuff coming through from here. Again, bullish momentum to the upside, very, very, very strong. Momentum to the downside. It's a very, very strong confirmation. Again, guys, in reference to the other direction, bearish momentum to the downside, you can see it flips bullish, right? So yeah, we don't actually have that confluence to be looking out for here for this potential short position if we were going to go short here. But yeah, overall it doesn't look too bad, but that's a piece of data that I would be using, especially trading this strategy. Right? As I said, I've only been trading this strategy, what? I think it's like 2.5 weeks now. So we have had great success trading this strategy, and that's primarily one of the reasons that the copy trader is going so well, because we have been we've been killing it with the market cipher, guys, and killing it with the strategy. So so yeah, it's doing us well there, right? And obviously we need to account for market cycles and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully this bull market is gonna stick around, because it's we're playing the game right. We're making money, right? So it's all good. Can't imagine what you said about a later time for the stream. Can't remember what you said about a later time for the stream. Somebody's forgotten. Oh, right. Someone's forgotten to like the stream. Interesting. Yes, LR. Axie short is what I'm looking at, I think. Yes, an Axie short. Yeah, from this area. You can see, actually, the whales are actually getting more prominent here. They're starting to sell a bit more. Short of around 1.5% is what we're looking for here. We've got the main anchor. We've got the sub anchor. We've got the money flow. We've got the stochastics nearly there, and the VWAP's nearly there as well. So that's what I'm kind of waiting on. Hopefully we don't see a massive dump up until that point, because then that will basically mean that the move is over. But ideally, probably going for around safely. You want 1% here. You want to risk a bit more coming down to these MAs. Then yeah, you can do that. That's probably worth around 1.4%, 1.68%. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be looking for on the copy trader. Let's carry on with EOS here. Have we got anything for EOS? Money flow looking okay. Main anchor. Not money flow, still not in our direction, so not too good there. Big sell signal as well. Ethereum Classic. I mean, everything's dumping, is it? Watch this looks so bad right now. But this is what I'm saying, guys. Bitcoin has a bit of a dump, and the altcoins just kind of just throw their toys out the pram, right, and run for the hills. So yeah, just be aware. Bitcoin is on a pullback right now, guys. So we are likely to see some dumpage coming through from your altcoins. If we are looking at momentum from the downside from this area that we have seen for Bitcoin before, you can see it's not weak. It's not weak momentum, guys. As I think we said at the start of the stream, around 2%, 2-3% either way to the downside here. So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there. And guys, remember, we're all-time highs. So, well, we were all-time highs. So this essentially means that it's a lot more volatile. Okay, so how did I do that? That was cool. Can I do that? So I click it once, press copy, control. Oh, we're working. Look at that. Did not know you could do that. That's going to help out tremendously with backtesting and stuff. Nice. Okay, so yeah, around 2% to the downside is expected here. But with the market being all-time highs, guys, people could start to panic sell very, very easily. So please be aware from that. And with your altcoins reacting to this, you will see dumpage. Please be prepared for that as well. Ethereum, what's Ethereum saying? We've got nice big bullish money flow. No crazy anchors that I'm looking for here. So yeah, I'm going to be leaving Ethereum alone. Doesn't look very smooth. Filecoin, not too great. FTM, money flow, not too great either. Don't sneeze, come on. Hold it together. LDO, not too great. Link, money flow, not looking good. So hard holding in a sneeze. LTC, Litecoin. I mean, money flow is a bit too choppy, not too smooth there. But it does look good for a short position if we do get another sub-anchor there. If we bounce here, guys, we have a nice little bounce here. And it comes up to around the zone, and then we get another sub-anchor with the money flow still being positive here, then it's going to be looking very, very nice for a nice short position, probably down to the 4 hour or something along the lines of that, right? That's what I would be looking for. Mana, money flow, not great. Mask, money flow, not great. Here's good. Matic. Bit of Matic. A little bit of Matic. Little bit of Matic. Yeah, you can see we've got a nice smooth money flow, bullish direction coming through from here. We've got a lovely sub anchor and a bit of a fake anchor there, but you can see we wouldn't have got into that because of these major moving averages holding us up. So what I would be looking for here is an entry point around this zone. You can see the VWAP there, you can see the stochastic, you can see the momentum indicator, you can see the money flow. Everything is pointing to the downside for this asset right now. One thing that I would be vigilant for is going to be, you can see straight off the bat, this massive, massive trend line, okay? What I would say here, just to get that extra bit of confirmation, we can do something along the lines of this. This is going to be a falling wedge chart pattern, guys. Sorry, no, a rising wedge chart pattern. Rising wedges tend to usually break to the downside, okay? And after seeing such a big move to the upside here, then this is absolutely fine, absolutely expected. If this is going to happen, this is a very clean position, may I just add. Super, super clean here. We're looking at breaking all major moving averages. We're looking at breaking volume weighted ATR bands on the 4 hour. We're looking at breaking massive, massive levels of support and falling wedge, 2% move to the downside. So yeah, very clean trade here. Confluences are looking very, very, very strong here. We've got the whale sell signals as well. The one thing that we are missing is just one of these red X's. Give us a little red X as we break this chart pattern. Sell your house, sell your dog, short Matic. Only joking, not financial advice. You know the score here. So yeah, definitely a position to be looking out for there that we are going to be potentially executing there on Copy Trader. But what I would say here is we're a little bit early. Tiny tad bit early here on the VWAP and the stochastic and the momentum here. So maybe it doesn't line up perfectly. But let's just see what Bitcoin does. If it dumps here, if Bitcoin dumps, Matic will dump, and we will see a lovely entry point coming through on the lower side of this chart pattern. And then we can basically just short it out as we go. Excuse me. What's Bitcoin doing now? Just hovering around this area. Hopefully it can get back to our entries, Phoenix. Where are we, Matic? Yeah, Matic's on the watch list for the day for the Copy Trader, guys. Looking forward to that. Ooh. MKR. Okay. Maker baby. When I see, I'm not referencing I could. Not referencing the market cipher for a second, guys. I'm actually gonna pull it up on the other chart because one, we've got different indicators on that chart, and this is a very, very important area to be looking out for. Look at these volume weighted ATR bands, the 12 hour, the 15 minute, and the 4 hour. When we see these in this stance, it's basically free money, okay? And why is that not working? Okay, that's not good. Not good. Yeah, not a clue. Sometimes it doesn't work on certain assets. Hey, it is what it is. It's very weird because it is working on the other chart. So let's just flip to the other chart. Actually, you know what? Let's just bring up a different asset. Let's do KuCoin and see if that works. That's a disgusting wick. Disgusting. We're going to work today. Here we go. We're working. Yeah, so you can see 15-minute, 3-hour and 4-hour here looking very, very, very strong for a level of support in that progressive stance as well. So Maker right now, there's a very, very big long position on Maker that I would be looking to take advantage of, around 2.61% just on average. Probably going to be going up around 1.43% just to be sure there. In terms of some sort of position, it's the wrong one there. Long position, here we go. I probably would expect a bounce off the 180, and we could do, I mean, stop loss, you can see it's pretty brutal there, so maybe we'll leave that open to interpretation for now. But what I do want to be looking out for here is that 12-hour. Let's bring that up. Because when you see these volume weighted movements together, guys, it's very crucial to take advantage of this, because it doesn't happen all the time. And when they are together like so, especially when they're all together, it's just God mode, okay? It's just God mode, especially in this progressive stance. I mean, look at that. That is just like, woo, money, baby. Yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there on Maker. Going to be looking for a lovely long on this asset over the course of the day. You can see as well, when we're seeing a wick like this, you can see it's been bought up. It's being bought up really, really aggressively here. Currently down 0.66% for the day. So with Bitcoin taking a bit of a negative stance over the course of the last hour or so, I would expect Maker to follow suit here, come down at least to this area, and this is where I would be looking for a lovely, lovely long position. Okay, entry point around 2.5, yeah, 2,500. That's sort of the area that I would be looking for a nice big bounce. And please, I really would expect a really nice big buy from that zone. You can see the structure here is very strong. You can see the momentum from this area, very, very strong. Yeah, I'm goddamn, I'm really bullish on this. Really, really, really. This is going to be a great trade. This is going to be a great trade. I wonder if I can do this on a copy trader. Let me see. Yeah, I can do this on copy trader, guys. So I will be executing this on copy trader later on as we do dump down, and I will be going for probably. Well, it does all depend on what Bitcoin is going to do, guys. It does all depend on what Bitcoin is going to do, because I would like to come up to the Fibonacci around 0.236, but this is the type of position that is going to need extensive management as we are going, because there is key TP points, 1.57, and on copy trader you can't stagger your take profits, right? So it's a bit of a nightmare for a nice clean position like so. Taking advantage of this is it's definitely something that I want you guys to profit from as well, and that's why I'm going to be doing it on copy trader. But yeah, really clean overall. Maker is definitely one to be looking out for the day here. Going to be marking that on the watch list. Root, if you TA more alts, thanks brother. Okay, yeah, I'll have a look at Root for you. What coin is that? I wasn't paying attention, and screen is cut off. Okay, screen is cut off, is it? No, not my screen, I don't think. You guys can all see my screen, right? Hopefully. Yeah, so it's a MKR. Yeah, MKR is definitely one to be looking out for there. I'll look out for these in the Telegram. Thank you. Yes, I will be in the Telegram today, guys, sharing these positions, sharing updates as we see price action for these assets, and as and when I'm going to be getting in, etc. Right. So let's have a little look at Root. And sorry, Mr. Miles, the coin for that is MKR Maker. I have made a decent bit of cash on Maker over the last sort of 6 months or so. Just trading it. So it's quite fun to trade. It can wreck you at times, but it is a good coin to trade. But yeah, Maker is definitely one to be looking out for today. That's just it's very rare you see this, guys. So yeah, God mode. Anyway, stop rambling on about that. Let's do a bit of Root for Curd again. Root. My man's coming through with all of the requests today. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's what keeps the show flowing, man. That's what keeps the show flowing. So yeah, good stuff. A part of your screen. Hold on. Let me get this chart up and I'll read that. Part of your screen is cut off at the very top, the part that would show the crypto name and the time frame. Is it? Oh, that's very weird. It shows right here. Interesting. Is anyone else seeing that? Because if that is the case, then something's wrong with my Streamlabs, because that should be in view. This should be in view, right? Let me know. Let me know if this is in view, because if it's not, then we got problems. We got problems, man. So yeah, let's have a look at root overall on the daily. I mean, you're seeing a correctionary period. This is potentially a buy zone for this asset. Oh, never mind, it was me. I scrolled down there. Okay. All right, my bad. It's like, got me panicking there, bro. It's like, what? Had that off the screen the whole time? God damn. Trolling me again, bro. I can see everything. All right. Good stuff. Yeah, what I would be looking out for here is this massive level of support. Unfortunately, don't want to be the bearer of bad news, Mr. Kurd, sir, but momentum has been great, but it's slowing down. Okay, it's slowing down. When you see momentum slow down from a level of support like you have seen here, then basically it means, again, ever so more likely to break this support and see downside. Okay, so unfortunately, sort of what I would be looking for here. You can see we do have a rising wedge scenario coming through from here. Rising wedges, they tend to usually break to the downside. The measure move that is on the cards for this asset right now is going to be something along the lines of this. This will bring you down to these major volume weighted ATR bands. TPs along the way if you are going to be shorting this asset. Obviously, NFA, all that good stuff coming through. These would be the areas. You can see massive levels of support from these zones, so please be cautious. How much is this going to be worth? It's going to be worth around 29%. That's money. That's cold hard cash, baby. But yeah, in terms of a break point, I want to see us break 4.433. Entry point would be, yeah, you can see candle body closes around this area, which does bring us down to the first TP. So a nice safe first TP would be candle body close around there for around 4%, 3.5% there. Yeah, that's going to be what I would be looking for there. And it would be a nice little short position for this asset. And it would be worth a considerable amount, okay? But yeah, please be aware for traps. There is going to be a trap zone that we can be referencing just like this. Oh yeah, lined up pretty goddamn perfectly with my entry point. Just a complete fluke at this point. Yeah, that's sort of what I would be looking for. Candle body close in this zone here. Getting out of this trap zone, because if you come down in this area, likely to get reversed on. You can see, happened here. Don't let that happen to you. That's a dirty, disgusting trap. And yeah, nice little move to the downside is not completely out of the question. In terms of stop loss, I mean, it's pretty tricky. You don't want to be risking too much here, but yeah, I think that's, again, open to interpretation here, because even a 1-to-1 here is still... It's still a really big stop loss, right? It's still very high, and you can see momentum from this area is very strong for this in terms of a horizontal, right? So yeah, in terms of stop loss, I would leave this open to interpretation for now. Thanks, hope it goes down. Yeah, I mean, a lot of like YouTubers, they just stay bullish all the time. Just it helps the channel, right? If you're continuously bullish on everything, then your views are better, because people prefer to hear that their assets are going up than going down. But I'll tell you straight, if I'm looking at a bearish chart, no point in lying about it. Not about that life. I mean, you can see, yeah, massive areas of resistance again on previous price action here for this asset. So yeah, that should definitely be taken into consideration as well. If you lose that, if you lose that, goddamn. Yeah, if you lose 39.4. Definitely 39.67, maybe even a bit lower, 39.39. Interesting. What coin is that? I'm blind. Can no one see the coins? No, it's Root. Root USDT. On KuCoin, this chart is. Right, just going to finish my list on a market cipher for the day, guys. See if we can see anything else coming through. For a nice no, money flow on Neo is looking pretty bad. Neo is taking a bit of a deep down dive today. Is Bitcoin still coming down? Bitcoin is looking like a little bounce on the 5-minute, but the progression restarts of the 5-minute is in the negative sort of view. So definitely want to be looking out for that if we are going to be seeing downside here. OP, money flow, not too smooth. Sand, what are we looking for? Sand, money flow looks good. Yeah, money flow does look good, but we've got bearish anchors there. And this would be, I mean, it would be the short position, but you can see what rather major moving averages there, the 4-hour. So yeah, I would be avoiding that one. Solana, bullish momentum to the upside. Money flow looking terrible. Money flow better, not great. Again, money flow better, not great. Oh god. Haven't got the momentum that we're looking for there. Vet, not great. Money flow, not great. YFI, money flow, not great. And that's it for the market cipher list that we've got here over on Fairdesk. So yeah, the positions that I'm looking out for today are going to be Axie. We're going to be looking at Axie here. And that is, unfortunately, just played out. Damn it. Missed that one, okay? Unfortunately, guys, missed that one. Did get a nice stochastic RSI crossover that we were looking for that last bit of confirmation there. And, oh no, we didn't get the VWAP. We didn't get the VWAP just in time. So, yeah, bit annoying. Hey-ho, is what it is. And we move. We move on to the next one. DYDX. Yeah, looking for sub-anchor coming through from here. And this will be a bounce, a bullish bounce, okay? Yeah, this is dumped as we were doing T8 previously. So, yeah, hopefully we can see this come down here. And, yeah, it's looking pretty good overall for a nice little move to the upside. Maybe this is going to be coming down. Yeah, there's definitely room for price action here, I would say. What's the next one? It's Matic. Yeah, Matic looking good for downside here. It's just all playing out on the stream. Like, it's a nightmare. All those positions I'm lined up, they're all moving. So it's like, it's wrecking them. Right, yeah, it's going to be too late to get into Matic now as well. Stochastic coming down, VWAP coming down. Momentum coming down, sub-anchor. We are losing that chart pattern, so maybe there is still an entry here. An entry would be worth around 1.35%. Maker as well. Maker is getting there to that lovely bounce point, okay? So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for that. Let's look at CAS here on the longer term, the small-term time frame there for Mr. Miles, and then we're going to be calling it a day. Is that Casper? Going to be doing a bit of buy bit here. Be chopping down the time frames here. 15 minutes. We'll do the hourly. We'll start from the hourly. I mean, compared to most assets right now, this is actually holding its own, which is nice to see. Fibonacci retracement from the high to the low here is in a bullish stance. Okay, so you've crossed this area, 0.5, and that basically means confirmation of the uptrend. Let's go. Yeah, confirmation of the uptrend is looking pretty good here for continuation. An area that I would be concerned about should be no concern of yours, sir. It's actually on a breakout scenario looking pretty good, okay? Yeah, definitely looking pretty good there. I mean, we can break this down. This is getting more attractive as the TA is produced here. Good call there, Mr. Miles. Where's Mr. Miles? Yeah, Mr. Miles. Yeah, this would be the move that I would be that has been playing out. The measure move to the upside here is worth a nice bit of cash. Cold hard cash. Up to the 12-hour volume weighted ATR as well. Lines up pretty perfectly. I worry it's forming an M on the hourly. Oh no. Look at that sec. But yeah, 20% to the upside is not completely out of the question. The 15-minute volume weighted ATR band is in the progressive stance as well. You're on a breakout scenario to the upside. It's a bull flag breakout scenario. Yes, looking pretty good. A little bit choppy, but overall I would say looking pretty good. Okay, let's jump to the hourly. Do you mean like a scenario like so? If that is going to happen, then you would be back down in this chart pattern, and you would expect downside. But you can see the 0.382 is looking pretty good with the 15-minute in a progressive stance as well. So yeah, if you do see that M play out, then probably expect around a 4% dump to the downside before support coming through again. But yeah, overall the reference point here is this 0.5 Fibonacci, guys. We've cleared that. That is very progressive. We've cleared it twice now. So overall it is looking good. Breakout scenario coming through as well. So yeah, I would say bullish on this asset. Would say bullish. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow morning over at 9 a.m. UTC +7 or maybe +8. Yeah, I've been slightly late to the streams over the last few days. I do apologize. Not feeling 100% here. So we'll get there. We'll get there. on my green teas and all the health tips and all that good stuff. So yeah, just need a little bit of recovery here, and we'll be back in the game for that 9 a.m. But yeah, so yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Do appreciate it. And be cautious of Bitcoin. We are due a big pullback. But yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. Peace out. Goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. I'll see you in the Telegram as well. Seeing some nice price action coming through. Okay. Peace, guys.